Hello, I'm Casey Greseth, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes to tell you about an upcoming project I've been working on that I'm really excited about, the Smoke and Burn podcast. Now, this is going to be a show related to all things in the automotive service industry. My plan is to sit down with some of the best BG sales reps, distributors, some of our corporate people who work on our marketing materials and technology, maybe even some of our customers, just to get their unique take on our very complex but very fun business. So ultimately, we're going to talk about best practices. Things like sales tips, how to get particular products moving at some of your stores. We're going to talk about territory management, how to manage your territory so that it doesn't manage you. We'll talk about, training techniques, how to connect with service advisors and technicians, technical information, how learn more about the products that we offer, and of course, program ideas. How do you build a program and set it up right from the beginning to be successful in your accounts? How do you revamp a program that's really not doing as good as it should be doing? So, I think that when I think about zone meeting or RepCon, some of the most valuable segments to me are the ones that are taught by other sales reps. People who are, putting good ideas to work in their territories, doing things extremely well. That's always the stuff that I learn the most from in those settings. The problem is that, we maybe only get to hear from those people once every year, maybe every 2 years. If you only go to RepCon, maybe every 3. And I think that's a shame. We the best tool that we have as a company is just sharing ideas with each other, seeing what works in other parts of the country. Now, that is a part of it. A part of it is the practical aspect of hearing how to work your programs better. I think the other side of it is that we have a very unique and exceptional company culture. If you're new to BG, it's something you're going to learn over time. This is a fun place to work, to be a part of. It really feels like you're part of a movement, And so I want to hear people's stories. I want to hear how they came to the point they're in right now in their careers. Where did they come from? What did they do beforehand? What are some of their successes? What are some of their failures? Ultimately, I want you to walk away inspired, motivated, determined to go out and just get to work in your territory, making change, right? So I think that that's going to be another aspect of this. It's not just going to be an informational show. It's going to be an entertaining, fun show to listen to that you're going to look forward to downloading on a regular basis. Now, let me just say that this is not an official BG production. This is kind of my own project. I wanted to do it that way for 2 reasons. For one, I really just kind of want to handle a lot of the production aspects of it myself, just because, it's more manageable if it's just me involved. Number 2, these conversations with sales reps or distributors, customers, you name it, I want to hear, candid discussions about some of these things. I want to hear from people, in their own voice, the way that they actually talk and interact with their customers in the field, which means, this is going to be kind of an uncensored, unfiltered sort of show. So I think that's going to make it better in the end. It's going to make it a lot more genuine and more entertaining to listen to. And ultimately, I think it'll make it more fun for the guests as well. So I'm planning on putting out a couple of episodes here in the near future. I have a couple of them already recorded. The first is going to be with BG distributor and just all-around industry veteran Steve Tingle. He's the distributor in northern Minnesota and part of Wisconsin. He's got a fun guy that's got a really unique take on our business. And then the next episode I'll be sitting down with 2 sales reps that are some of the best in the country, Caleb Williams and Michael Paul from Primico, Michigan. These guys have just experienced an amazing amount of success over the past decade here, and I think you're really going to like hearing from those guys. So, the best way to find these episodes for the time being is on Podbean. That's podbean.com. The official link to our show page will be smokeandburn.podbean.com. So that's where episodes are you'll find them, for the time being. You can take the RSS feed and add it to your phone. There's lots of YouTube videos on how to do it. I'll post some of that stuff to make it easier. But ultimately, this show will be on, the Apple Podcasts app, or, whatever podcast app you use on your phone. You just have to have a few episodes under your belt before you can apply for a spot on those apps. So near future, that will be an option. So thanks for tuning in. I think you guys are really going to love this show. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to make and to listen to. And ultimately, I think it's going to help you better your territory and better your own career. So that being said, keep an eye out for updates. And yeah, thanks for your support. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.